Let's bring in steps for increasing your intuitive muscle, and then we'll do a check-in and bring in other aspects that you want me to address. Steps for building the intuitive muscle. Give me just a minute. Second. There are several steps that you can practice do to build your intuitive muscle. The very first practice is inviting your higher self. You take a deep breath in, pull yourself into your divine line. And then invite your higher self, your body Deva's higher self in teams to intend putting a call out to your future self where you have the information. So you in this present moment are not going into the future. You're actually calling yourself in the future where you have that information. It might be you 3 months from now. It might be you a year from now. It might be you 10 years from now. It might be you sitting in your debrief at the end of this incarnation, reflecting upon everything that happened. And you're inviting some part of you, some energetic aspect of you in the future to send appropriate energetic information to yourself into the past, which is the present breath. So you call upon your future self, send appropriate energetic information, stay in the present moment, invite some energetic aspect of you to receive the information, and then allow for a gentle integration. And then the mind knows. That might take 2 hours, it might take 3 weeks, it might take 3 days, but let yourself first vibrationally feel the information, and then the mind will know. The other technique you can do with this is you have your future self that has the information, share the information with you in dream time. Hold space for some energetic aspect of you in dream time to integrate that information. And then as you use your dream time to integrate the information, then you wake up in the morning and there's a deep, profound knowing. You can also, when you wake up in the morning, you might even have like a pad on your bedside table and with the question of what is the appropriate course of action? What is it that I need to remember in this situation? And you read that question and you go with your very first hit. It's like this heart knowing, this gut knowing. And then you let yourself ponder, maybe that's appropriate. I'm just going to sit with that and just feel that. I'm not going to move into action. I'm just going to sit with it and feel into whether it feels really right. And timing. Timing is essential too, because sometimes we'll get information and we'll be like, oh yeah, that's absolutely right. But then we keep hesitating and play with the idea that the hesitation is you waiting for the perfect moment to pulse and move forward. So that is one technique to start building the intuitive muscle. Another technique to build the intuitive muscle is to take all of your reference points for knowing off of the mental body, out of the future, off of the past, off of everyone and everything, and to hold all of your reference points for your deep, profound knowing in your divine line, and then amplify a current of purity in your individual divine cosmic loop. And let's bring in that energetic process of the how, of how to do that. So you take a deep breath in, pull yourself into your divine line. River of light, front of spine, body deva, using the inhale to pull the energy and awareness into divine line that runs through the spine, the spinal cord. And we invite you, soul rider, at the level of your higher self, your body deva's higher self in teams, to work with the energetic fields and the guides, to locate all of your reference points for gathering information, for knowing, for your wisdom that are external. In the future, in the past, on things, on projects, on ponderings, in other dimensions that are outside your line. And invite your higher self, body, Deva's higher self, and teams to bring all of your reference points for your knowing, for your wisdom, for your clarity back to your divine line, divine cosmic loop. Back to the divine line, divine cosmic loop of body Deva. Back to the divine cosmic loops of team. So you're holding all of your reference points for your knowing, for your wisdom, for your clarity, internally, vertically, in your individual divine cosmic loop. And then as you hold those reference points for your knowing, internally and vertically, in this breath of now, invite your higher self, body, Deva's higher self, and teams to activate and amplify a current of purity, clarity in your individual divine cosmic loop soul rider, in the divine cosmic loop of body Deva, in the divine cosmic loops of your team. And you have this beautiful, clear, pure current flowing, amplifying the purity, amplifying the clarity internally and vertically in your line of light. And then you might even feel into a quality that's really soothing, feels really clean, that flows in your divine line. It might be kindness, it might be joy, it might be curiosity, it might be courage. Clearly seeing, perceiving the light of your essence, because if you can clearly see the light of your essence, the qualities that flow within, perceive it however you do. You might feel it, imagine it, see it, hear it, smell it, however you perceive it. If you can see it clearly, feel it clearly, sense it clearly, then because you have that internal clarity, then you are going to have greater clarity with everything in your life. And then as you amplify that clarity, that purity, internally and vertically in your line, then take a moment to invite your higher self, body, Deva's higher self, and teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to reference an appropriate dimension where you could hold your energy and awareness that is harmonic, that has clear information, has a clear lens, and inviting some energetic aspect of you to be on this higher, more harmonic floor, gathering appropriate energetic information, perhaps being surrounded by your guides, your teams, your advisors, who are sharing the information in a dimension where you can clearly perceive it, receive it, and then allow for integration. And your one liner on this one is saying to yourself, well, in some dimension, I'm getting the information. Some dimension, I can see this clearly. Some dimension, I deeply, profoundly know. And when it's appropriate, I will reflect that knowing to myself here, to the surface of the mirror. And again, you're putting the weight in the appropriate dimension. And then balance and stabilize. Holding your energy and awareness in your line. Holding awareness that you are a multidimensional being. Receiving the information in a higher realm where you can. Integrating it, assimilating it. Crafting an appropriate plan that supports your greatest happiness. And then balancing and stabilizing your fields. Taking a deep breath in. Updating all of your reference points, all ways in which you perceive.